The project we shall be doing in this computer vision section will be plant disease detection, and the dataset is made available by Zindi Africa. Zindi is a platform which connects organizations with a thriving African data science community to solve the world's most pressing challenges using machine learning and artificial intelligence. At Zindi, you could host competitions, you could explore competitions, and you could join discussions. What we shall focus on is on the competitions, where you can test your skills on real-world data sets, build models that solve the world's toughest challenges, and earn cash while doing it. And the competition you shall be working on is the ICLR Workshop Challenge 1, which is the CGAR Computer Vision for Crop Disease Challenge. Now, in this challenge, you'll identify wheat rust and images from Ethiopia and Tanzania and win a trip to present your work at ICLR 2020 in Addis Ababa. As of this date, this has already passed, so the amount of prize cash and then the trip can't be possible anymore. But nonetheless, you could still register on the platform and then still join the competition. First, we have this info section, data section, discussions, leaderboard, team, submissions. So here in the info section, you have a description of the problem you're trying to solve. First of all, you'll note that this wheat rust identification in images may be something you've never done, and that's one specificity of deep learning, as you get to solve problems in which you may have little or no initial domain expertise on, but you'll need first to take a step back and try to understand what that domain is about in order to come up with the best possible models. So yeah, wheat rust is a devastating plant disease that affects many African crops, reducing yields and affecting the livelihoods of farmers and decreasing food security across the continent. The disease is difficult to monitor at a large scale, making it difficult to control and eradicate. So the objective of this challenge is to build a machine learning algorithm to correctly classify if a plant is healthy, has stem rust, or has leaf rust. An accurate image recognition model that can detect wheat rust from any image will enable a crowdsourced approach to monitor African crops through avenues such as social media and smartphone images. This challenge represents a potential breakthrough in our ability to monitor and control plant disease like wheat rust that affect African livelihoods. This competition was sponsored by the big data platform of the CGAR and for the ICLR conference. Below you have some information about the CV4A workshop, and ICLR, and also about the CGAR. Now, after the descriptions, you have some rules. So under the info, we have some rules. We have evaluations, how it's evaluated, or how the models will be evaluated. Note that you could define your own performance metrics, but since you're in a competition, and obviously everyone in this competition needs to be evaluated based on a same performance metrics, explain exactly how each and every model is going to be evaluated. You have the prizes and then the timeline. You also get to the data where you get to download this data set for free. There we go. The discussions, leaderboard. Here we have the models ranked in order of performance. You have the different teams and you have your submissions. The discussions also are very interesting as you get to share your work with other data scientists, and you also get to learn from other data scientists. So it's a great way to learn and share. Now that said, you could design a model, select appropriate loss, train, validate, and test, measure performance, the model's performance, take some corrective measures to better the results. Yeah, there's gonna be a difference that you shall see the model's performance improve as you correct or as you take some corrective measures, and this improvement will be directly clear or will be seen visibly on the leaderboard, as you shall have a better score and hence occupy a better position. As usual, once you're done with this project, you could publish on Medium or YouTube and share on your social networks.